do Popmaster.
Quite right. Priorities. So, so what is the work you do?
I'm an accountant by trade, work in industry, just busy with month end and things, yes.
Okay, that's fine. Away from work, what takes up your time?
Supporting my son and the Hayward Heath Under 11 rugby club, rugby team. The club are going through a new HQ this year, so we're fundraising for that. If anybody wants to make a donation, get in touch with Hayward Heath Rugby Club. And also my son and I are huge Crystal Palace fans, so it's a disappointing weekend. They're not being able to play, but we follow them and enjoy it very much.
It will come back, and I actually attended a Crystal Palace Football Club match once, so that's all there is to be said about that, really. It was a very enjoyable day out.
It must have changed your life.
It did, absolutely. And you're a vinyl collector, am I right?
Yes. We just collected vinyl from when I started buying records, just kept them, bought more, kept on buying them, and so I've got a reasonable collection, but I'm certainly not the obsessive that some people can become with it. I've got maybe a couple of thousand, something like that.
A couple of thousand? That seems plenty to me, I have to say, a couple of thousand, right?
My wife agrees with you.
I'm sure she would be happier with a few less, but never mind. Let's do bonus questions. Girl groups or red, white and blue? Girl groups or red, white and blue?
Red, white and blue.
Going for that? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Red, white and blue it is. Go on, tell me the score. What's it going to be?
3.
Oh, no idea. If I get anything above 15, I'll be happy.
Right, 15 plus. Peter, we wish you the best of luck with that, and here they come. Going Underground was number 1 in 1980 for which group?
The Jam.
The Jam is right, 3 points. Which song has been number 1 for George Harrison in both 1971 and 2002?
My Sweet Lord?
It's that one, yes, My Sweet Lord. Bonus question, Red, White and Blue. A hit single in 1994, this was also the title track to an album released the year before. Who is the performer, please?
Kate Bush.
It is Kate Bush, yes. The Red Shoes, 6 points. Lovely. Kim Sims had her biggest hit in the early 90s with a song called Too Blind to... See It. Absolutely right.
Close.
Well remembered. In which year were the songs at 30, 20 and 10 in this week's chart? Walk On By the Stranglers, Baby Stop Crying by Bob Dylan, and Kiss You All Over by Exile.
78.
That's it, yes. Lovely. 78. Well done.
Yes.
Bonus question, Red, White and Blue. From 1989, please identify this singer from her only top 20 hit. Who's that?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Oh, right, okay, her name is Karen White. Karen spelled K-A-R-Y-N, for those who are interested. Karen White, who had a hit with her single, Star, in 1981.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't know.
No, okay, that was Kiki D. The subtitle, Are You Digging On Me, belongs to a 2004 hit for Joss Stone. What is the full title? Something, Are You Digging On Me?
I didn't, Ken.
Joss Stone.
I'm digging on you.
No, sorry, bad luck. Super Duper Love. Are You Digging On Me was the title. Okay, bonus question now, Red, White and Blue. I'm going to play you the second top 20 hit by this singer. Please give me his name. Who's that?
Chris Isaak.
Chris Isaak. Yeah, singular, but that's fine. Absolutely fine, no problem. And finally, Sun Hits the Sky. is the title of a 1997 top 10 song by which Britpop group?
Supergrass.
Supergrass. Right again. Well, you've done all right there. I mean, you hit your target with the first 4 questions, 15 points. Gone right up to 27 with those. Well done, Peter.
I got 12.
Thank you very much.
27 points. Lovely stuff. You know your stuff. All that vinyl has paid off, hasn't it?
And I was going to say, yeah, I just should kick myself, but never mind.
Well, look, you'd have had 30 then, which would have been just fantastic. But 27, great score nonetheless. So, Amy Chandler of Northampton will be with us after a famous radio song. Here's our second contestant today. It's Amy Chandler from Northampton. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Ken.
How are you?
Yes, very well, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, terrific. Thank you for asking. So, what are you doing this morning?
So I'm working from home this morning. Yeah, I'm keeping busy with that.
Right, I'm sure you are. What is the work you do?
So I work for a consultancy firm. Worked there for about 10 years now, so I must be doing something right.
Oh, obviously, either that or they haven't found you out there. That's a possibility as
Yes,
well.
that's true, yeah.
That's what happens here, certainly. So, like your taste in music, what do you like?
A bit of everything really, from Motown to modern day stuff. Really like anything sort of pop, anything that's just happy, makes you want to get up and dance.
Something
Anything
upbeat. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Good, we agree. So, the family, who are they?
So I live with 6 in my other half, and then my 2 children, Felicity who's 9 and Catherine who's 7.
Excellent. Lovely family. Right. Let's find a lovely bonus topic or two.
Bit of a dick
Girl
though,
groups
isn't it?
or get the message. Girl groups or get the message.
I'll go girl group.
Right, girl groups. Fancy that. Right. Excellent. So, quite a big score. 27 points by Peter on round 1. But there are 39 points available. So plenty of chance for you. Wish you the best of luck, Amy. And
Thank you.
here they come. Jim Kerr is lead singer with which group? Jim Kerr.
I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, sorry, I don't know.
I do,
Yeah,
but
I'm sure. Simple Minds. Simple Minds. There you
Yeah.
are. Okay. Complete the title of this 80s hit by Grace Jones. Pull up to
The bumper
the
maybe?
bumper is fine. That's all we need there. The bumper. 3 points. You got those.
redeemed yourself.
Bonus
yeah.
question. Girl groups. This is an original 1971 hit by the Supremes. But can you name the group that had chart success in 1988
No.
with their cover of this?
Oh. Bananarama, is it?
Nathan Jones' song, which group had a cover in 1988?
Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess Bananarama.
Excellent, that's who it was, Bananarama. Don't forget, Sarah Dallin will be choosing 23 years for us again later
It's
on
not
this morning.
them, it surely
Now,
was.
the songs, Money,
Get out
Superstar,
of my fucking
and Thank You
way.
were all hits in the noughties for which English female singer?
Oh, is it Jamelia?
It is Jamelia,
Wow.
yes, good. In which year did this week's top 3 have? Right Here Waiting by Richard Marx at number 3. Every Day I Love You More by Jason Donovan at number 2. And Ride On Time by Black Box at number 1.
92?
A little earlier, 3 years earlier, in fact, 89. Bonus question next. Girl groups, please identify this group from their 2006 top 30 single.
Never heard it.
Pull Shapes, 2006. What was the name of the group?
Oh, I can't think of the name. I feel like I know it, but I just can't.
Okay,
Black Girls.
I'll tell you then. It's the Pipettes. The Pipettes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which film star's name provided Mika with the title of his 2007 number 1?
Grace Kelly?
Grace Kelly is right. Jean-Michel Jarre first reached the UK charts in 1977 with which top 5 instrumental?
Oh, I don't know.
No?
Don't know. No.
Jean-Michel Jarre, it was Oxygen. Part 4, if you want to be exact, but Oxygen would be fine for us. Bonus question. Girl groups from 1983. This is the only UK top 40 hit achieved by this group. Who are they? Name of the group, please.
Spooks.
Again, I know I'm going to know it when you say it. It just won't come to me. The pressure of radio.
And that's what happens, I'm afraid. But it is the Mary Jane Girls.
Oh, yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Final question. At the River is the title of a hit single in 1999 for which chart act? At the River.
Didn't hear the question, then I was concentrating.
No, I thought you were going to get there.
Got
I
a
could
down
feel
the
it
path.
forming in your mind there now. But Groove Armada was the hit.
Okay.
Never mind, 15 points, Amy. So nice score, not a bad score at all. 15
Yeah,
points.
happy with that.
Good, should be happy, that's lovely, and you'll be possibly, who knows, even happier with your 1-year out t-shirt, which will arrive shortly.
Brilliant. Thank you. Can I also ask for a signed photo as well, please, Jen?
Yeah, we'll put that in too, and
Thank you so
you
much.
can also have 30 seconds of airtime to do the shout-outs.
When you say when I
Thank
reach you, I've got a
So I
down
just want
board.
to say hello to Stephen, Lucy, Casper especially, and then anyone else who knows me.
Oh, that's brief and to the point. Beautifully done. Amy, lovely to talk to you today. I hope you have a lovely weekend.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And good luck to Peter.
That's kind. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Amy Chandler of Northampton. Peter, it is. It's you, Peter. Peter Swan to do 3 and 10. Okay, well done so far.
Thank you. Yes, good luck messages.
That was nice, wasn't it? But here we are. You're going to be doing 3 and 10 to win possibly the smart speaker. Okay, today, please, the titles of 3 UK single chart hits for
3 in 10.
Amy Winehouse.
Back to Black.
Yes.
Kids Are on Their Own.
Yes.
Rehab.
Yes, there's 3 just like that. Well
That was a
done.
good one to have.
Back to Black, Tears Dry on Their Own, Rehab, 3 of the 13 hits for Amy Winehouse, 3 of them top 10s. Others include Valerie with Mark Ronson, You Know I'm No Good, Love Is a Losing Game. Well done! Great stuff, Peter. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
It's been a tremendous experience to talk to you and to do this, and everyone in the office is very impressed because I'm getting a lot of teach messages.
Well, you could probably put in for a pay rise now, I would think. I've done well on Popmaster. Yeah, say I said it was all right. So, well done you. If you want to do 30 seconds of shouts,
Maniac.
the time is there.
Great, thank you. I'd like to thank my wife Shelley, my children had to go
Fucking hell, nice one.
Helen,
What a woman.
in the office that's suggesting I apply after standing next to them, answering the questions on the radio. Martin talks with his musical knowledge. Everyone at Hayward Heath Under 11 Rugby Football Club. All my friends and family.
Right, there we go. Peter, great to talk to you today. I hope you have a good weekend too.
Well, thank you so much.
All
Thank
the best.
you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peter Swan of
I really want to come pick you up. You'll be my American boy, American boy. Can we get away this weekend? Take me to Broadway. Let's go shopping, maybe then we'll go to a cafe. Let's go on Subway. Take me to your hood. I've never been to Brooklyn and I'd like to see what's good. Dressed in all your fancy clothes. Sneakers looking fresh to death. I'm loving those show toes. Walking that wall. Talk that slick talk. I can miss American boy. American boy. Take me on a trip. I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York. I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick you up. You'll be my American boy.
Is the Viking FM throwback playlist down? An American boy. Oh, let the Friday vibes rub all over you. Am I going to say that? I've said it now, I can't go back. Right then, the throwback lives on the app later on if you missed any of it. But right now, Strike. Wicked FM throwback, playing Sugar Babes and Round Round. What year? My favourite game. What year? Go on. This is old, but how old? Shouting. Come on, I actually want you to say it. Oh, okay, fine. Bad shout. 20 years old. 2002 this came out. 20 years ago. That's the same as a song from the 90s coming out in the 70s. What? You see my point? You see what I'm trying to say? It's the Friday show with Tom Green. Is it just me, or is the throwback better on a Friday? It might just be because of the vibes, but the music just hits different. Right then, that'll live on the app if you want to listen back to the throwback later, and stay there, we're cracking on next. New music from Sam Ryder to get on, and a throwback from Coolio as well.
Viking FM.
Daytimes.
With K-Con, bringing you the good stuff. Multi-screen.
Yeah.
To make sure that we are
Shut up.
BellaCasino.com. We take having fun very serious.
No, what?
£52 a month for 24 months.
I think I've got the wrong script here. 7.9.
In our lives, so we should really be embracing.
It's jolly. Robert Beans, fucking let down, Robs.
Scotland Yard say it's waiting for further updates on their condition. The man who's arrested is also in hospital. Metropolitan Police said the stabbing is not being treated as terror-related. His mayor Sadiq Khan has described the attack as utterly appalling.
Well, I've spoken to the Commissioner about the all.
Yes, to surface. But people have that right, and I think it will be exercised. Have that right.
More people in custody are dying.
Be exercised with restraint, and it
Fucking
will be a
police.
footnote to the dominant feelings of the day.
Meanwhile, in London, entry to the queue to see Queen Elizabeth lying in state has been paused for at least 6 hours because it has reached capacity. The line currently stretches around 5 miles to Southwark Park in South London, which the government says is extremely busy. Work has started this morning on an emergency pipeline to protect drinking water supplies in one part of West Yorkshire. Sections of pipe are being airlifted in to bring water from Calderdale to top up reservoirs around Keighley. It comes as the Worth Valley sees the lowest rainfall in 130 years. In Ukraine, officials say they found evidence of mass graves in the city of Izium. That was one of the areas that taken over by Russian soldiers earlier this year, but Ukraine took back control of it at the weekend. The Deputy Prime Minister of Ukraine, Irina Vereshchuk, says it's not safe to return to those areas just yet.
I very much recommend to these people not to return to these liberated territories and live throughout the winter elsewhere. Furthermore, we organise evacuation because we clearly understand that for children, women, for disabled people, it's going to be very tough to live this winter.
9 out of 15 attacks on West Yorkshire's firefighters since April took place in Bradford. That's according to a new report by the West Yorkshire Fire Authority. The Chief Fire Officer says they'll help the police bring offenders to court. The pound has fallen to a new 37-year low against the US dollar. As after figures showed that retail sales fell sharply in August as the rise in the cost of living continued to hit households. Cloudy today, some brighter spells at times this afternoon, breezy with highs of 15 Celsius. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 11.
BBC Radio Leeds.
gorgeous. I have some more gorgeous tunes on the way from the likes of the Lighthouse family, Rolls Royce, and also People as well. And it's 8 minutes past 11. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've got a few hellos to do. Lots of people out and about at the moment.
What are they?
Viking FM. Think about it. There must be a higher love down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is a wasted time. Look inside your heart and I look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk the line and try to see, falling behind what could be. Oh, bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love? I keep thinking that. World is turning, and we're just hanging on, facing our fear and standing out there alone. I hear the air, and it's real to me. There must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk the line and try to see, falling behind and what could be. Oh, bring me a higher love. I'm all up. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. My, it's that higher love. I keep thinking of.
It's Viking FM, playing Kygo, Whitney Houston, and Higher Love. Before that, got on Drake, sounding very nice, old school Drake, and LF System, Afraid to Feel.
Old school.
And welcome to it then,
Fuck off,
last
you
one.
muppet.
Here we go, another 2 hours
The
left
fucking young
before
lad.
the weekend. As always, filling the show with loads of Friday vibes, loads to get on this morning. 63103, hit to the start of your message. And how was your Thursday night? All good? Good Thursday? I did that thing sort of accidentally last night while making dinner. Do you know, in posh restaurants, where they're like just before they put the food in the pan, and then the pan sets a light on fire, and they control it. I had a moment last night in the kitchen, and I absolutely pooed my pants. I was like, it's fire! What do I do? moment, I was absolutely terrified.
Hallam FM.
New music.
And right, should we get some brand new music on the show right now? You know I'm absolutely obsessed with this guy. The Nicest Guy Music. He never stops smiling in any interview he's ever in, and for that I so love him. Eurovision legend, Sam Ryder. This is Somebody.
You bring me summer every week, like a rooftop in LA. When it heats up in the evening, you cool me off like lemonade. So don't change it like the seasons, 'cause you're perfect in every way. Baby, gotta love this world beating. If you running, I lead your campaign. Hey, did you wake me up? Gotta test me in my coffee cup. And like you, it's like a lie me up. Oh, hey, mate. 'Cause we all need somebody. Even lonely hearts need somebody. So before this love leaves your body, give it away. When you've got somebody, let 'em know that they got somebody. Little love never hurt nobody. So you use your light and shine it like crazy. We got one life, let's make it amazing. I love you, babe, you know that ain't changing. You got somebody who loves you. You got somebody who loves you. Baby, you and me, we got chemistry. Call it alchemy, call it what you want. I don't know what I believe in, but what a time to be living and breathing. And I got a feeling that we're here for the same thing, baby. Gotta test me in my coffee cup. And like it's true, it's like a lie me up. Oh, hey,
Oh my, what long is it, Harry? How long's it been there?
You got somebody who loves you. You got somebody who loves you.
Hallam FM.
The biggest hits.
The biggest throwbacks.
He's gone.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till we found burnout. Now bad habits lead to late nights and alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad
It's Hallam FM playing Ed Sheeran and Bad Habits. It's Tom Green on Friday morning. I just mentioned the fact that I did that thing when I was making dinner last night where the pan sets on fire, and I was absolutely terrified. I didn't mean to do it. I wasn't trying to have a hello to Daisy saying, Tom, this happened to me once in my house and I was also absolutely scared. I think it was something to do with the oil. I don't know. I think it was an
Alice Berlin. And I was saying yesterday on the programme, I was looking at
You know,
some
we got a
vicar
proper man on the radio.
in a high-vis vest on the BBC News channel. He was being interviewed near the queue of those mourning and paying their respect to Her Majesty the Queen. Turns out the vicar was, I'm told, the Archbishop of York. I didn't know he's a vicar in a high-vis vest. And I did say on the radio yesterday, I was surprised at the demographic of the crowd. Look young. It surprised me a little bit. But Lewis is a young man from our area. He's been down to London to pay his respects. And he sent me something similar in a tweet today, so we thought we'd talk to Lewis. How are you, Lewis?
I'm well, thanks, Dave. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you. You've been down to London, not today, you've been down earlier in the week. Have I got that right?
I did, yeah. I popped down on the train on my first day off after the news of the Queen passing, just thought I wanted to take some flowers down.
Right, what drove you to do that as a young person?
Well, I just thought what she's done from a young age for the country, I just thought I'd like to go down, pay my respects, and I just soak up the atmosphere and be in the moment kind of thing.
If you don't mind me asking, what age are you?
I'm 28.
Right, okay. That's young. Certainly young to me, kid. Certainly young to me. And were you surprised then? Did you see other young people paying their respects, and did it surprise you?
I was very surprised. I'd say some sort of percentage of them was my age or younger, with another sort of 20% of them being young families. It was nice to see.
Why were you not expecting it? If you as a young person were going to pay your respects, why were you not expecting it?
Because people of my age, especially my friends, don't really seem to share such love for the royal family like I do. So I wasn't really expecting to see such a great turnout of younger people, especially midweek when I thought those people would be at work.
And did you talk to other people?
I did. I was in the queue for a couple of hours waiting to get to Buckingham Palace and then on to Green Park where you had to lay your flowers. So I made some friends in the queue, and
Yeah, a couple of people behind me was down from Newcastle. They were down at university. The couple in front of me was an older couple from London, but they'd all obviously gone there with the sailing centre.
And you said in your tweet that the TV pictures don't really do justice to the amount of people. Give us a scale then from what you saw, first-hand account.
Well, to me, as soon as I got off the tube, there was police asking, did you want to be, was you going to play a city or was you just wanting to be in the area? And as soon as you made clear that the reason you were there, he got put into a queue to join another queue in the Mall, and it was a one-way system, so it was done very well. Lots of stewards and police which send you up one side of the Mall, across the other, and all the way around Buckingham Palace, before you then joined another queue to get into Green Park.
Right. You obviously don't mind queuing. It would do my nutting if I'm honest, Lewis.
I felt a couple of hours was definitely long enough, I'm not going to lie.
And you're going back, I understand it?
Yes, going back on Sunday. I'm taking partner Lisa and my mum Emma with us, stopping the night and going to down there for the funeral and then stopping on the Monday.
When you say stopping the night, have you actually got accommodation? Because I've heard of people sort of camping out or just standing up on the streets. What are you doing?
No, we've got a hotel. There's no chance my partner and my mum would let me take his camp out on the street, don't you? I can show you that.
Have you robbed a bank to get a hotel in London ahead of the Queen's funeral? Because I looked at prices, they're extortionate, aren't they, Lewis? How have you managed to do it?
Yeah, but a bit like yourself, I'm a bit frugal with the old money. What I actually did was, before we announced the date of the Queen's funeral, I actually booked 5 separate nights in London, and then cancelled the ones that I didn't need. So I was lucky enough to get a hotel for £30.
Lewis, you should be running the country, son. You should be running the country.
I don't mind £30. I won't pay the 130, which is what I think I was going for the same hotel.
Right, even that seems cheap, given some of the prices I've seen. So well, that's brilliant, Lewis. Do you want to, if Kwasi Kwarteng makes a complete cods of this announcement on Thursday, do you fancy the job?
Well, I think I could give a good run for money at a job, yeah, I think I can do that.
Well, Lewis, I'm very impressed. Where are you gonna? Where are you planning? Obviously, you're a master of planning. Where are you planning to go on Monday, where you might get a decent view?
I was thinking of just heading to St James's Park and watching it from one of the screens that they're going to have up, and then hopefully catch sight of something down the Mall afterwards. Right,
okay. Well, Lewis, real pleasure to talk to you. Thank you very much for coming on the show. You look after yourself. Have a great time. 30 quid a night. You do realise you could probably sell that hotel room for about 10 times the price.
Yeah, that's what my other half said, but now I've said I'm happy with it.
Right. Top man, Lewis. Nice to talk to you. There you go. Lewis on the programme. That's clever, isn't it? That's clever. Ian says, the cost of residential care on the increase. I read that an elderly lady from America uses cruise liners all year round, as it's far cheaper than a residential care home. She explained that she meets lots of new people each trip, massive choice of restaurants, brilliant entertainment, first-class medical facilities on board. She even negotiated a discount with the operators, worked out far cheaper in the long run, says Ian. Ian, I can see that, but if some of the people in care homes have serious medical needs, like for instance, you know, my family and extended family with dementia, that's 3, you know, dealing with dementia. You couldn't stick them on a cruise ship. If you've got your mental facilities and your physical facilities, it's doable. But people in care homes, because they can't really look after themselves, and not everybody will have dementia, not everybody will have physical problems, but and I could see the advantage of that, Ian, going on a cruise ship and you know, spending your money that way. But if you've got serious medical problems, then I don't think you could do it. You may disagree with that, but I suspect I could be right there, Ian. But thank you for raising that. Joan in Hull says, where is this cost of living rise that most people on certain benefits are supposed to be receiving? There's thousands of people waiting for it, i.e. my pensioners' neighbours, says Joan in Hull. And Stoneferry John says, you can guess what this is about. Regarding the Stoneferry corridor, as a local resident of the area, in general the contractors have done a good job, although it has dragged out and communication has been very poor. The only issue is the B&Q roundabout. Something is majorly wrong with this roundabout. It appears the planners have tried to squeeze more lanes into the space that was never there, creating narrower lanes, making navigation of each lane very tricky and forcing cars to drift into other lanes. The road signs driving onto this roundabout are poor, and this doesn't help. It's an accident waiting to happen, says Stoneferry John, which is the tenet, John, of that video that's on the Hull Live website. There's a story in the Hull Daily Mail today. Somebody's taken a video through dashcam of going round the Stoneferry roundabout, and by all accounts it's a bit scary. So we'll talk to the council about it, whether they're happy with the work. If you've got some first-hand experiences, 08000 665959. Lots of stuff coming into the programme, thank you for that. Blimey, look at the time. We're going to talk Hull University in a bit, into the top 5
Yeah, look at the time. We've got another
universities in
delivery to do,
Yorkshire.
mate.
I think there's
Should be
11.
going out.
So I presume that's a move up, so we'll talk a little bit about that, talk to a couple of students, I think. In terms of your weather,
Getting very much like Hampshire.
today will be bright and windy day for most, sunny spells, just a few patches of cloud. Blustery heavy showers remain possible at the coast, however, along with strong gusts, 12 to 15 degrees Celsius, 54 to 59. This evening and tonight, largely dry, skies becoming extensively clear. That'll drop the temperatures. There still might be an isolated shower along the coast. Temperatures down to 5 degrees Celsius, 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Your Saturday, dry, fine, plenty of sunshine all the way through the morning into the afternoon. We'll see some cloud coming in from the east. Less windy. Should be dry though, 13 to 16 degrees Celsius, 55 to 61 degrees Fahrenheit. The slip road getting onto the M180 at junction 5 for Barnaby Top is closed, heading west. There have been an accident there because there are queues. Emergency barrier repair, second day, there's the one lane closed. Queues on the M18 going both ways at junction 2 for the A1M interchange. It's just past Donny, that, isn't it? Congestion to junction 3 heading southbound. If you're flying or have got relatives flying, good luck. Flights to, from and over French airspace may be subject to delays or cancellations today. The French air traffic controllers have got a strike on. Has that come out the blue? I didn't pick up on that at all. I like to pick up on things. So presumably your airline might have informed you if you were travelling today or coming back today. If it's affecting you, do let us know. In Greatcoats, temporary lights on Greatcoats Road at Aylesbury Road in Beverley, temporary lights on Coltman Avenue at Hammond Road. In Barton, there are temporary lights on Pasture Road at Butts Road. Stonegate is closed from Church Street to Bridge Street in Thorne. And in Pocklington, there are temporary lights on Allgarth Road at Wolves Way. That's until Monday. If you're aware of any other problems, 08000 6659.
Right guys, we're getting close. I need my phone. Let's get the other trailer number. So I'll catch them all later on.